welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. And today we are going to get into a yes or no kind of question. So I have two piles here. We have pile number 1 and pile number 2. Now what I want you to do is to ask yourself a question, a very specific question. So you may need to perhaps pause this video or just take a few moments just to really think about what your question is. Sorry about that. Or it might be really on your mind anyway what your question is. But this question must have a yes or no answer to it, okay? So it must be specifically able to answer it with a yes or a no. And then from what you pick, I will tell you whether it's a yes or a no, and we'll get into any information that we can give you from there. So let's get into it, shall we? So pick a pile now. So ask yourself your question and then pick your pile. This is pile number 1 and this is pile number 2. So let's get into this. I'm going to look at pile number 1 first of all. So was your answer a yes or a no? We have loving. This is a yes. Okay, so your answer to your question is yes. Let's see what the runes are telling us about this yes. What area of your life are we talking about? Ooh, birth, rebirth. This is a new beginning for you. So perhaps you are thinking about something, a new venture. This has been a long time coming as well. This has been something you've been working on for some time. Yara usually means a year. So this could be something that has been a slow process, but it's coming to conclusion now. Yeah, there's been a lot of restrictions. There's been a lot of things you've had to overcome in this. You've had to really focus on what your needs are to bring yourself to where you are right now. So if you were wondering whether this was actually going to happen, whether this was actually going to manifest, then this is your answer. Yes, it is going to manifest. This is going to come into fruition in your life because of all of your hard work, because of the work that you've put into this. You've focused on this to bring it into your life. So let's see your current situation on this. Yes. Okay, so 4 of Cups. So there may be something that you have been regretting you didn't do sooner. So this could be an opportunity that you now see is still available to you and you wish you'd have moved sooner onto it. So it might be if you've turned this opportunity down in the past, you may be worried about coming forward and wanting this opportunity now. That might be why you're asking the question. And it may take an element of opening up emotionally to make this happen, to allow this to happen. This is helping you with Nordies here. This is helping you to step into your emotional fulfillment. So it's actually teaching you how you can carry yourself emotionally, and it's safe and okay to allow that to be seen. You're really opening up your heart, I feel, at this point with this yes, with this situation. Yeah, it's been a real, there's been some challenges, but on that journey, you've learned so many lessons. And because of that, it's like some karmic lessons that you've had to learn and understand things about yourself. And I see you making a lot of changes now in a healthy way because you've seen a new path, you've seen a new way that feels like the right way, feels healthy for you. Yeah, and you're ready to be honest about that. You're ready to bring the truth out about this. And you're focusing on the facts and on it's almost like I can see somebody kind of going, you know, well, logically and factually, because this, you know, the King of Swords to me is, you know, it's a real masculine energy. It's pure masculinity at its best. You know, there's directness there, there's rational thinking, there's the ability to take action in an intelligent way. And this is where you're at right now, is about taking action in an intelligent way and communicating that thought process. But there's something that you feel stands in the way of, and maybe this is why you needed a yes today, because it feels like there's parts of your life, aspects of your life that you feel aren't where you want them to be at the moment in order to move forward in this. And that could be to do with feeling like you can't commit to something right now. Maybe there's other issues or things in the way that are preventing you from being able to do that. So why is that? So perhaps you needed to hear this yes today to give you some oomph in order to move forward with it. Okay. It feels like it's something to do with a friendship that's kind of turned on its head, or that there's been some kind of issue within a friendship. It feels like I'm getting like the word betrayal coming through on this, and that might be what this is talking about as well, where it's kind of like if someone's offered something to you and you've turned it down, but you didn't really give any explanation on that. It feels like that's all kind of coming out now, and it's something to do with this not being able to, maybe there's a struggle with you with friendships in terms of you know, maybe this person was asking a lot of you, or a group of people, or there was something that was asking a lot of you in time and attention, and you didn't have it to give, or they didn't have it to give to you. But through discussing this, through the truth coming out over this, I feel like it is actually bringing some stability, and it's also showing loyalty as well. There's an element within this, whatever your yes was, you can trust this because there's loyalty there. There's loyalty, there is emotional fulfillment, there is truth and clarity, and it feels like people have gone through cycles of growth. You've gone through some cycles of growth and created change that is helping this to be more stable and secure. Yeah, and it's an end to that lack now, okay? You're coming to the end of feeling that lack, feeling like things aren't quite right. But it does mean taking a different perspective on things from where they are right now. You need to see things in a different way, or you already are starting to see things in a different way, and realising the part that you play, and also the ability to let go of the past as well. Let go of whatever's happened before so that you can move forward in a positive way. What I'm going to do actually, I'm going to just shuffle again and ask if there's what advice you need at this time for this. The moon. Okay, so this could be about bringing out some secrets. The moon is all about illuminating things and things being fully seen for what they really are. So it's like, you know, breaking through any illusion here. So that might need to be communicated if you felt some illusion, or you're not sure if this new beginning, if there is anything elusive about it, that needs to be aired out, that needs to be discussed. Because it feels like there's that sat in the back of your head, a question or something that you need to ask, or you want to ask, and you're not kind of asking it, you're not bringing it out. So that needs to happen. And the Hierophant in reverse, this keeps coming out actually lately. Now, you are being kind of, it feels like, put onto a spiritual path, on a spiritual journey. Some kind of awakening is happening here within you. But you're kind of not acknowledging it, or there's changes that you know need to be made, but there's something that holds you back from doing that. I'm going to get more clarity on why why the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so something about, I don't know if this is to do with, and this is what Nordies is talking about here, is there's some kind of restriction around you at the moment. It's making you feel like you can't have what you want. You can't go after what you want. Almost like there's some kind of archetype over you that is preventing you or blocking you from being able to make this choice. But the Seven of Cups in reverse is kind of suggesting that there's an end to illusion here. There's an end to not knowing which option to take. It's like you know which option to take. You know where to go with this. But you know it's going to shake things up, it's going to change things, and that is what's holding you back from making this decision, from actually moving forward with this, because you can see a really beautiful future here, and it feels like You know that this venture you're thinking about, this new beginning, this rebirth, it's like purification almost. It's like going on a detox, some kind of cleanse, and you know that that is right for you. But you also know it will mean cutting certain things off as well, that it means change. It means things will need to change. And you're kind of ready for that change, but there's something in your life that is trying to stop you from changing. And that, I think, is what's stopping you from moving forward with this. But there is unconditional love here, and you are attracting this into your life. There is an energy around you, and this goes very, very well with Bacano, because if you look at Bacano, it is like the pregnant woman, which is like the Empress there. So it's like the belly and the breasts, it's ready for nourishing the child, the birth. Okay, so there is something going on here that's ready to nourish you. There's an energy around you that holds this unconditional love, it's nourishment. But if that's new for you, if you're not used to that, then it might feel unsafe, or like there's some kind of illusion around it, or how could you possibly have that? But this is what it feels to me is the right way forward. I feel it's like with the King of Pentacles as well. There seems to be some stability coming into your life at this time. So this yes, if this is about a choice that you need to make, then the yes is kind of saying move forward and do it. There's a real balance between masculine and feminine here as well. Like very stable on the masculine side, and the intuition on the feminine side. There's a real balance coming into your life on this. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there for you, pile number 1. If that resonates with you and you want a deeper reading on this, we can go a lot deeper into that. So please do drop a comment down there, or find my details in the description box, and we can do a deeper reading for you based on what we've said today. Stick around for number 2 if you want to. If you are the type of person that wants to see both readings, that's absolutely fine. But if you're here and you picked pile number 2, then this is your reading. So let's see what we have for you. So remember your question. Was it a yes or a no? It's a no. We have lacking. And this could be about self-doubt. This could be about you feeling like you don't have enough. So let's get into this. Let's see what this is about. Why are you feeling like that? Pile number 2. We have I was. I'm going to put those down there so you can see them. Radio. And he was. Okay. Someone here is wanting to take a journey. You want an end to something. There's something going on in your life right now. You want an end to it. You want it to be over. So this no, it may or may not be what you wanted to hear. I'm guessing for many of you, it's probably what you didn't want to hear. But there's a reason for it, and we're going to get into why that is at this time. So what you're feeling right now is you just want to run away from it all. You just want to leave it all and get away. And Rado is kind of suggesting about taking responsibility. Okay, this is your journey, and everything from the past, everything that's just happened around you, it's all there for a reason as part of your growth. And you know, it's extremely difficult, some situations that we have, some challenges that we have, and some you have to sit with the emotion of that. You know, you can't really get away from it. It's hurtful, it's painful, and that's what you're going through right now. But Spirit is asking you to sit with it. You know, you can't run away from it. You have to sit with it. So the journey that you want to take is going to be more an internal journey. I feel and sense that some of you, it was about wanting to go off somewhere, go and do something. But this, what you're experiencing now, is actually bringing you closer to your higher self. It's going to allow you to channel information from your higher self and really integrate that into your life. Okay, it feels like some kind of initiation that you are going through right now. And it probably feels really scatty, really messy, and things that just aren't matching up at this time. But it's all leading you to commit to yourself. Don't abandon yourself in this time of need. But through doing that, what you're going to experience is actually communicating spiritually and feeling that support around you rather than trying to look for it externally in something else or distracting yourself with external things. So let's get into the tarot cards and see what information we have for you. Do you know what? These aren't the right cards to use for this. I'm going to use the Llewellyn cards for this. So a lot of this reading it's about you finding and understanding your purpose. What are you responsible for? What is your role? This is about you knowing what your role is. And for some of you, you need to hear that today. Yeah, because it's like you're doing a lot of waiting. You're waiting for something to happen. And for some of you, it's like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. And for some of you, it's like you're waiting for some kind of ship to come in. Like you're doing a lot of work on something, but you're not seeing the rewards of it as yet. And that's kind of making you feel this element of lack. It's like, you know, when is it going to come in for me? When is it going to come in? So now if you just had a no as well, it's teaching you something. It's telling you something. What is it telling you? 7 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so it's telling you to kind of open up more. Allow yourself to be out there. I feel like you've been on the defense for a little while. And maybe you've been pushing things away, pushing people away, or creating barriers and boundaries in your life. You're being asked now to kind of drop those barriers and boundaries, allow yourself to be seen fully for what it is that you feel you're lacking. You need to communicate that. 2 of Cups. This could be to do with a union as well. So you are feeling like you need some love right now. You want some love. You want that commitment. You want that connection. Okay. And it feels to me, you know that there needs to be a shedding of a skin, if you like, of an old version of yourself or a previous version of yourself. And there's part of you that sort of like just wants to fly off, just wants to go, wants to pretend it's not happening. But you know that there's something deeper going on here. Yeah, you want a balance between giving and receiving. You want some love that's giving and receiving. And that's what you feel you're lacking at this time in your life. So why are we lacking that? Okay, this could be to do with surface level connections that you've had previously, or maybe you still are. It's almost like you're not feeling a depth with the people that you are connecting with. And for some time, it's been perhaps more on an ego level than a soul level as to what you are doing. And you're starting to feel now that you're not being appreciated as much as you would like to. You want to be appreciated. You don't want to just be something nice to look at. You want to be more than that. You know, you want to be seen for more than that. You want someone to really see your worth and understand the depth of your love, your ability to love. Yeah, and there's something that you are wishing for or hoping for at this time. But it's almost like you're keeping that all in and you're not allowing yourself to actually express it. There's a need for, I mean, it looks like that woman is singing in there. It's almost like you need to put out a call. You need to speak up and say what it is that you want, because it feels to me that you aren't actually acknowledging that within yourself. And this, what you're hoping for, what you're wishing for, it is available to you, it feels. It really is available to you. What else do we have beyond there? What about that star? Okay. The Knight of Cups. Okay, so there's something in your mind. Maybe you have a bit of a romantic sort of thought of coming forward with some kind of love offer here towards somebody. But it's almost like you're searching for the right person. You're searching for someone to have this with, and maybe you haven't found that person yet. But you become aware on this process. It's sort of like, you know, if this isn't happening for you yet, if that's what your no was about, you haven't met that person yet and it's telling you no at the moment, it is just at the moment, okay? This is coming in for you. You are bringing this in. You are thinking this, you're feeling this. You need to actively sort of communicate this to yourself, that this is what you want, okay? It does feel like there is something coming in on a romantic level for you very soon. So what is that? If that is what you are hoping for. Yeah, you're coming out of being on your own. You are coming out of that very soon. Yeah. But the reason you aren't finding it at this time is because you keep thinking that you are in some kind of poverty, or that you don't have enough. I get this sense of somebody that feels like they're decrepit or something, or they just don't have enough, or I don't know, maybe you feel you're too old now or something like that. So Spirit are kind of guiding me to say you've got to stop thinking like this towards yourself, okay? It feels to me like there is something available to you, but because you're kind of blocking it because of how you're seeing yourself or how you're feeling about yourself, this is why these things are standing in the way of you actually achieving it. Okay, so there is an element of completion here, okay? You're about to complete a cycle. You're about to really feel at home with yourself to the point where this is going to bring the right person into your life. So is this something that's already here, or is it Judgment? Okay. You're having a wake-up call very, very soon. And this may have come actually around the 20th of this month. So 20th of July, you may have suddenly had some kind of wake-up call, and it spurred you into making changes in your life that are bringing you closer to what it is that you want. Yeah, there's things that are tempting you that you are aware of, and you may have been hiding this from yourself or lying to yourself about this. But now you're recognizing, actually, this is hindering me moving forward, or this is what's stopping me from feeling like I can have what I want in my life, what is on a deeper level. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So it feels like the way you live, or the way you have lived your life, you feel it's not good enough for somebody here. That's what it feels like, is that you're kind of putting yourself down quite a bit here. And it feels like you do have habits or something like that that you feel would affect you being able to be with a particular person. So you've kind of kept yourself back, but something's happened that's made you realise about changes that you need to make. And this has become like, you know that you need to make these changes quickly. And this is a sudden change. Now, in these sudden changes, it's giving you a bit of a realisation. It's giving you it's almost allowing you to really complete quite a big cycle in your life in order to move forward. Okay. So what is it that you truly want at this time while you're waiting for this ship to come in? Okay. You want something permanent, something stable and secure. You want to feel wholesome. You want to feel like you've got that balance, especially within yourself, like physically. So this is about sort of like feeling wealthy on all levels, and that's basically what it is that you're looking for. So this no that you've had on here could be that it's a no just for now. It's a no right now because there's work to be done in order to collapse some habits and things, but ultimately it's bringing you to this. So I'm going to see what is the future for you of this once you've done that. because you're already in the process of doing that, I feel. Well, there's conflict. It feels like you feel like there's competition, and that's bringing that lack as well. So it's almost like you feel like there's some competition around you, and what you have to offer isn't as much as what someone else is going to offer. But what is the future for you on this? Working hard and being patient. You know, keep working at this. And we have the Queen of Cups. Didn't we have the King of... Oh no, we had the Knight of Cups, didn't we? There is a lot of fulfillment here, especially on an emotional level. This is about, I feel, an understandance. So it's almost like someone coming into your life that really does understand you and can help you to embody this. Maybe this has already happened, and that's why these changes are happening in your life, because you've kind of found something that you feel you want to shape up for, you want to be in with. And this is, it's like a new way of life for you that's coming in, that you want to bring in. And strength. So you have got the courage and the ability to do this. There's a lot of power in your courage here. Have courage, move forward, make it happen, okay? You have the ability to make it happen. You've got the strength to move forward, and you've got all the tools that you need in order to do this. So with this, I'm going to leave this reading here. Now, if that resonates with you and you're understanding what I'm talking about, if you were disappointed with the no that you had, but you can understand that it means you just need to hold for a moment and do the work, committing to yourself at this time. But now is not the time for running away. Now is not the time for like just hopping off in a vehicle or something and just going, I'll stuff it, and you know, leaving everything. This is a time for you to actually sit in the uncomfortableness of it, make the changes that need to be made, and it will bring in this, what you are looking for. It will bring all of this in, okay? This is going to happen, but right now you're being told no. So if that resonates with you, my details are down in the description box. Please do get in touch for personalised reading. And if you haven't already seen, I've started a Facebook group, and every Friday morning at 11:11 we will have a coffee morning where we will do a meditation. I will pick divine musing on the tarot and the runes to give you some guidance for the day. You have the ability to ask questions on there as well, but they are prepaid through PayPal first, okay? So just drop me a donation through PayPal and then send me what your question is, and I will answer it on the live on Facebook. So come and join us on there if you're available. It's just for an hour. It will be uploaded onto the page anyway after, so please do come and join my group if you haven't already. Have a blessed day.